do, I'm going to pull some cards for you guys. If you are watching this video, no matter where you are, no matter how long it is from the air of it, or when it launches or whatever, no matter what point in time we're at, if you're watching this video, these messages are for you. I hope that they bring you some clarity and some peace, and that the messages are well received. So I'm just going to shuffle these guys up and pull a couple cards from each suit, for each deck. We'll see what they have to say, you know? What Spirit got for us today? Yes. Great. Okay. Okay. All right. So, all right. So the overall message here, like the heart of the matter is, we're stripping illusions right now. 2019, or wherever you are right now in time, in the future, pay attention to that little nagging voice in the gut that you have that's saying, oh, I don't know if this is right. I don't know if this feels like it's ringing truthful to me. Stripping illusions is all about literally looking at your life. How much of what you think, what you do, and what you say is actually coming from you, and how much of it is conditioning from how you grew up. That's what you have to determine. Is the thought that you're having right now a genuine thought of the self, or is the thought that you're having right now something you think you should be thinking? Understand that what you should do is never serving you. The only thing that will really serve you is understanding your truth. And truth is upside down. For me, reversals denote like a significance overall. This entire side is actually reversed. So some people read reversals differently, but for me, it just means pay special mind. So understand that no matter how messy or confusing a situation gets, the truth will always ring true. It'll always come to light. Everything that you are meant to understand, find out, and realize and actualize will come to you. Understand also that truth sometimes goes hand in hand with tact. Understand that just because you're being honest doesn't mean you're right necessarily. Honesty and truthfulness can become damaging if you don't pay mind to the repercussion of what is coming from you. If you don't pay attention to the repercussions that truth will have on the people you're speaking it to, I guess is a better way to say it. Sorry, it's a lot of people are going to see it, so I'm like trying to get all the meanings for each one. And the first card here for the overall like gist of this reading is home. Home can mean a lot of things for a lot of different people. Home can be a place, it can be an animal, it can be your puppy. Home can be anything. The important thing about this card is understanding that you have to build and nurture your home just like you build and nurture yourself. And you have to protect that. Keep where you call home or who you call home. Keep that priority level high on the list. Number one is you, but your home should be also included there. Now, as far as some challenges that you're having right now, we've got the Four of Swords reversed. So for me, in this reading for Four of Swords reversed, this is about like, this is a false reality that you're creating for yourself. This is a false understanding of, I can't do this. I don't know if I should do this. It's doubt incarnate. At least for me. I mean, I'm sure everybody has different interpretations of tarot cards and what they mean to them, but for me, with the layout here, this just feels like it's nowhere near as off as you think. Your intuition is always number one, and you will always do yourself the most justice. So stop talking yourself into thinking that you're wrong or that you're less than. You never ever are. And the Ace of Pentacles is all about like celebrating your goddamn abundance. Sorry. Understand that you are always gifted, blessed, and being taken care of by yourself, the universe, and your guides. Anything that you want, you absolutely can have by understanding you have exactly what you need already and being grateful and thankful for it. All seeds of growth are planted in gratitude, 100%. If you're struggling with money right now, if you're having issues with finances, don't worry. Stop stressing about it. Literally stop thinking about it. From now on, from here out, your new catchphrase instead of I'm broke, I can't afford it is I'm waiting on my wealth. My abundance is pending, okay? Just that change in word and vocabulary will change the flow of abundance to you. By saying I'm broke, you're claiming the term I am broke. You're claiming I am less than, I have a lack, and the universe is happy to fill whatever spot you dig for yourself, you know? So understand that you are in complete control and always protected financially, but also physically. You are always exactly where you need to be in the means of finance. Just trust it and stop talking yourself out of your wealth. Next I've got the Queen of Wands and the Queen of Cups. Both of these queens, the Mother of Cups and the Mother of Wands, they're both very emotional energies, emotional feminine energies. The Wand suit is all about, for me, building that home, that sense of security, building that like foundation from which you build the rest of your life on. Utilize the feminine energies in your life who bring you that creative energy and bring you that abundance. But also, they're both reversed, so I feel like you all have someone in your life that you are not utilizing that could be helping you along your path and helping you along your journey in a way that you don't know because you never allowed the opportunity to be helped. So get off of your pride horse and say, all right, you can help me, because these people have been trying to reach out to you for a while. The Mother of Cups is a lot more emotional, a lot more heart-driven. This is a person who's very creative, super, very talkative, like mouthy, like na. So utilize those creative energies to bring a new sense of renewal to your life as spring comes around, or as the seasons change. I don't know how long. I mean, y'all might watch this a year from now. Who knows where you are? But that flow of creative energy really helps us to not just like release. I feel like there's a lot of like pent up emotion right now. Like you guys are not like processing a lot of stuff. So if you're not really ready to like face the whole trauma or whatever you're dealing with as a whole, creativity and allowing yourself to create anything, whether it's art or music or writing or whatever that bug is for you, utilize that as a means of self-therapy and self-healing. Next, we've got the Emperor. He is so strong. He's a very bold, strong card, the Emperor. The Emperor reminds us that we are always good and 100% in control of our lives. You are a powerful person and capable of anything that you want at all times, no matter what. The only thing that trips you up and keeps you from claiming that worth, value, and power is yourself saying, I can't have it. It's not here yet. I don't think I can do that, or that's not practical, or all of those like cyclical thoughts in your head that are like talking you into stagnation. That's all it's doing, is going to help you stagnate. So when you're thinking of that in that time, understand you are doing yourself a disservice and redirect. Change your thought process, change the way that you speak. I have clients who come to me all the time who are so wrapped up in their negative thinking they don't even realize they're doing it. I've been there. It happens to people a lot, myself included. It's hard to live in this world where everybody's telling you that you are wrong and you shouldn't be doing things a lot of the time. You're more wrong than right most times, especially in America, So know that you don't need validation from anyone for your shit, ever. You don't need to explain anything to anybody. You don't need to go into detail or tiptoe around anyone's feelings when it comes to your own personal growth. That is completely and entirely for you and no one else. So if somebody's got a problem, it's okay to say goodbye to them. And then the Ten of Wands. The Ten of Wands for me is all about it's like a good time coming. That's like everything that you've been working on and like trying to manifest, it is in the future. It is ahead of you. It is literally just on the other side of the door frame, But if you sit there without turning the knob, you'll never get there. So do the little steps, do the little work to start opening that door up. Because you can't sit in front of a door and be mad that it's not open. So the Ten of Wands also reminds us to pay special mind to nurturing yourself and nurturing your relationships. Show your friends and family gratitude for what they have done for you, have given to you, and show yourself gratitude for how you have set yourself up for success. Look back on your life and all the things that you have brought into your life so far. Say, thanks, self. Man, I'm so glad you did that. Good job. Good for you. Like, feed that energy in a way that will help propel you further. And you'll be golden. So I'm just going to pull one more, final thoughts card, and I'll let y'all go. Forgiveness. Reversed. So, forgiveness is such a hard concept for a lot of people because, when somebody has done us a disservice, we're so quick to be like, I hate them. Like, why did they do this to me? Why did they do this to me? That's not real. That is an illusion. What people do is only all of the stuff that people are doing, anything that they say about you or anything else or what you have to say, everything that they do is filtered through their own filter of what's going on in their life. And you do it too. The best way that I've learned to forgive is to look back on my life. Is there an example of a time when I have behaved this way? More than likely there is. So think about where you were in that time. Think about where you were when you were the one doing the disservice. Because ain't nobody a saint here. Nobody is. And if you don't forgive, you have to understand that the only one you are doing harm to, that's your damn self. That is your self. Because if you don't forgive, it doesn't hold them back. They're not going to be belly aching that you're mad and hating them. They don't care. They're moving on with their lives. So why aren't you moving on with yours? When we hold on to resentment, anger, or feelings of lower vibration, It is so, so easy to slip into a self-deprecating pattern of, I am in a state of lack, I'm not good enough, I can't stand them, whatever it is. And what forgiveness reminds us is that I am no different than you or anybody else. We are all from the same seed. We are all the same consciousness in the same place. We have all generated here from dust and stars. So as soon as you realize that everybody else is just a different version of yourself, it's really hard to be mad. It's really hard to stay mad. And you don't want to stay mad anyway. That shit is not serving you. You know it's not. As soon as you start to forgive, you will be rewarded. I promise, okay? So I think that's all I got. But I hope it helps y'all, and I hope it brings you any kind of peace at all. And if it does, please reach out to me. I have an Instagram called Doodles by Devay. If anything that I said here is resonating with you or picking up with you, please send me a message and let me know. I always like to have feedback from anybody who I've had the opportunity to help in any way. So thank you for your time.
Well, you all just been mesmerized by the readings of Miss Emily here.
I hope it helped you guys. I mean, it's collective readings are always hard because I have to touch potentially anybody who would come across it. So sorry if it was a little shaky and my pauses in there. I just it's a lot at once, but if you guys are interested in this, if you guys want readings, I do them over the phone. You can do them over Skype. We can do them. I could do hand typed ones if you are phone shy too. Or you can come to my shop in Mountville, American Anvil Tattoo. It is wonderful. You can book an appointment with me there. Or I also do house calls. So, and I don't mind traveling. I know Harrisburg is a little bit farther from Allentown, but if you're anywhere close-ish, it don't matter to me. I mean, I can set up anywhere and make a trip out of it. So if you're feeling compelled to reach out in any way, let me know. You can also reach out to me on Instagram. I have my game Instagram, Whatever Man the Game, and my personal, I guess it's not personal, it's my art page and my metaphysical page, Doodles by Devay. So either way, thank you for having me, and thank you for being here. Vibe TV has been a great experience, so I'm really thankful to have had it. So.
We're so thankful you came.
Hell yeah.
This has been, as Jordan has said, this has been one of his favorite interviews.
Oh, thanks, guys.
And he does not say that about everybody. This has been great. Once again, thank you so very much.
Oh, yeah,
appreciate you. Oh, God, that's a warm hug.
Yeah, you got a whole one. I don't do half hugs. That shit sucks.
Can't do it.
Sorry.
Might as well not do the hug at all.
Yeah, what the...
Caught her again. All right, before she starts cursing off the mouth like a sailor.
Sorry.
We've been... I'm Dark Skin Poppy, just Jaren the camera work.
Yeah, and I'm Emily. Nice to meet y'all.
You've been watching Vibe TV. Thank you.